Morning YouTube. It's Saturday morning. I think about 8:30. Not too bad out today. I think we might get a little rain later, but we had some cool nights last week. Had one night go down to 38 degrees. But all well in the hoop house. Only one problem I'm having now is aphids. I've been battling aphids for the last 2-3 weeks. It wasn't so bad, but then they started getting out of hand, so I had to start doing some spraying for the last 2 weeks. I think I've been doing a little bit of spraying, so let's take a look. So they've really been hammering on my pepper plants. Aphids were all over them. I didn't catch them at first, and then they started getting a little out of hand, but I think I got them out of control. I've been doing some spraying for 2 weeks, I think, maybe a little more. I think I did it 2 or 3 times. With I use a combination of neem oil and soap. The neem oil is 100% cold pressed neem oil with I use an organic soap, I can't remember, but it's pure soap. There's nothing in it. It's a baby soap, actually, unscented, nothing in it but soap. You can't really use that dish soap. They got too many different ingredients in it. You could do some damage. You can actually probably kill your plant if you spray it. And the other thing is I spray it either early in the morning when it's cool out or late in the afternoon. I like to do it in the morning is when I like to do it. But I think I got them under control. You probably can see a lot of dead ones on here. You probably can see, let's see if that focuses in on there. Let's look at my dirty nails, but hey, I work in the dirt. What are you gonna do? You could see some on there, but I think these things, they're all dead. I was looking at them this morning. Oh, there's one moving. I gotta just keep spraying, It's hard to get them all. So, and I come in here too with my fingers and I mash them up if I see them on the leaves. But I'll get them. They're not going to get my peppers. I'll get them. Well, anyway, they were on a Swiss chart. I took care of them on a Swiss chart. I sprayed them a couple times, like I say. My squeaky solar fan. The sun's just starting to get going over here. See, only one's going. But anyway, insect pressure in here is totally different compared to outside. I cannot complain about a couple of aphids. Because when I was planting outside before I had the hoop house, the flea beetles would look like shotgun blasts through my eggplants, a lot of my leafy greens, mustard greens, anything green I grew outside, the flea beetles would demolish. And then I had the slugs and the snails. Upstate New York, the mornings you got a lot of dew. It's cool in the morning. The snail pressure and the slugs is unbelievable. But in here I don't have that problem. I might have 1 or 2 snails that got in here that I maybe were hidden in these blocks when I brought them in, but nothing like being outside. So for a little bit of aphid pressure, I'll deal with it and just take care of it. We got some zucchinis going. I've been hand pollinating. We've been transplanting. We ate everything in this tub. We got collard greens growing in here now, a couple kohlrabis and a dino kale in the back. We're starting to get zucchinis. I think we picked 2-3 of them already. I've been hand pollinating. You see one growing there, excuse me. We got the lettuce is doing phenomenal in the hanging baskets. Because back in this end of the greenhouse, I got a lot of cool air coming in through the door. You see, because it's still shady here. They do very well back here. So I'm going to be putting up another rack so I can do that. So I'll be growing all my lettuces in hanging baskets. Like all that stuff there. I can't even eat it all, I'm telling you. We eat salads every night. And I give a lot away too. Swiss chards on the menu tonight. I'm going to just clip them all down and let them regrow. I got a lot of new starts that'll be going in soon. They probably got a couple more weeks up in here, 2-3 weeks. This is a lot of stuff supposed to be heat tolerant, and I will be doing a lot of replanting at the end of August for cool weather crops. Cucumbers, not a lot of male flowers, so I couldn't do much pollinating yet. The tomatoes are starting to kick in. There's some purslane, The Amaranth is really taking off. We've been throwing this in lettuce. You see these are a little shorter. Just been clipping them and then they just keep growing. String beans are taking off. They're going up pretty soon. They're up over my head now. We ate all that lettuce that was up in them tubs. These Japanese Okinawa, I think these were. Okinawa cucumbers. Not many flowers yet, but they're starting to get going. We got a couple blueberries that I picked up the other day from work. This is called jelly bean, dwarf variety, 2 feet high. Loads of berries. I mean, look at them all. We're talking about clusters of blueberries. That thing is jam-packed. It's the first time I'm trying these. We'll see how it goes. You know, and everything else is doing okay except for the aphid problem. So just got to stay on top of them. Now I know that I got a little bit of problem with them. I will be on top of them. They will not take over my hoop house. All right, YouTube. You can see them here and there. They're on everything. But when I see them, I just come in here and mash them, a lot of them. This pepper plant's doing pretty good. We're starting to get some flowers. The cherry. Everything else is doing okay. Eggplants are taking off. They love it in here. We got a mylar spinach. Just gonna start climbing up this. I'm gonna train it all the way up this thing, up to the roof. Well, that's about it, YouTube.